We on the crowd with it, my nigga. Anything new cracking?
Shit. Same old shit. Ain't no surprise though. As soon as I did my 9 months, I was like, as soon as I get out, it's gonna be the same old shit. I wasn't wrong. Same old shit.
But why you do them 9 months though?
I did 9 months. I stole a car. Ain't shit.
You stole a car?
Yeah.
Just one?
I mean, yeah, they charged me for one.
They just charge you for one? You ain't do more than one?
Yeah, I stole like 12 cars like year before last.
You stole like 12 cars?
12 cars, selling them wholesale, 700.
What kind of cars?
1990s, you know, shit I could really get into without no tracker on it. But the last car,
how was you starting?
I was getting the keys. I was stealing them from a collision shop.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a metal ball from Milwaukee, you feel me? And had a little flexible neck to that bitch.
A metal what?
A metal ball.
A metal ball?
Yeah, at the end of it, it's like a little, it's a handle, then it's a flexible neck. And at the end of it, it's a metal square ball. Okay. You feel me? So I was busting open the motherfucking key drop and dropping the metal ball in there and just pulling out keys. Pulling off the cars with the keys.
So it's a magnet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a magnet.
For sure.
Man. One thing for certain and one thing for sure, man. Sometimes, man, you gotta get up, get dressed up, get suited and booted, man. Look like you trying to live for another day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta always, you know what I'm saying, get suited and booted when you wanna, go into the cemetery box or go into the courtroom or either dead, you wear a suit, going to court, you wear a suit. Man, you brothers need to tighten up. The bitch gonna look at you like everybody else. She gonna get tired of you wearing those same old hoop shorts and them damn Crocs. Why so many niggas out here comfortable in Crocs? B, do you know why so many niggas is comfortable in motherfucking Crocs and don't want to put on the motherfucking shoes, man?
Man.
I'm talking about young niggas, man. Wearing their girl flip-flops and shit like that, man. Niggas wearing their girl flip-flops and wearing Crocs, nigga. Their priorities is messed up.
To each his own.
I don't care. You ain't got to get suited and booted every day. But if you can, it's niggas out here wearing $300-$400 gym shoes, man.
Oh, facts.
And walking.
Sure.
It's a good Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm smelling good. I'm trying to be understood real good. You dig? I got my man B in here from the streets of this here schoolcraft. We in this here Detroit city life, and it's real. It ain't never been fake. It's always been real. Do you walk the streets? Have you ever? And for the ones that have, hey, you know how it is out here. It can get real hectic and real treacherous, though. But for now, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to spill a little game because, you know what I'm saying, the game is always what's needed, and the game might save your ass because a lot of times this game here, it come from the streets, you dig? And when it come from the streets, normally it come from experience, you know what I'm saying, with the streets. So while you walk in the streets, you know what I'm saying, normally you like to listen to people that been walking the motherfucking streets too, you dig?
Facts. Coming from me, 7 years. Yeah, the streets ain't no joke.
It comes with experience.
Definitely.
You just can't be in the suburbs and say, hey, I just want to go walk around the hood in the city of Detroit or any hood. Like once you walked around one hood, you can walk around down there just about any hood. But there's rules and regulations in every hood, in every city.
Facts. First one I learned is you gotta know somebody.
Oh yeah, you gotta know somebody.
That's for sure. You dropping down in the neighborhood and niggas don't know you. Oh no, it ain't no checking in. It's time for you to check out. We don't know this nigga. Who is he? You feel me? I know that for sure. 7 years on the street.
Where you had that experience at? Where you get that experience from?
Doing that? Schoolcraft from Westwood.
Oh, Schoolcraft from Westwood?
For sure. I'm talking about y'all talking to a nigga that slept through the winters with no problem, not needing for nobody.
but we was talking about how there's rules and regulations everywhere in different cities
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
it's always man, it's always rules and
And you said you got to know
regulations, man.
somebody, and I said, where you get that experience from and that understanding of where you done been somewhere? Do you got an experience where you done been somewhere and you felt like you was out of place and you needed to know somebody, man, and you like, I just got to get the fuck up out of here? Did you have that experience?
Yeah, I did have that experience, like I said here when I first moved around here.
Damn.
Thinking, I'm thinking,
How old were you?
I was 19 when I moved over here. 19 years old. Yeah. So my first job, my first hustle, Chevelle's Bar and Grill, now Westwood Lounge. And when I got there, I felt like I was the shit. I'm over here on Schoolcraft, and I feel like I could take over. Until I met Wildlife. Shout out to my nigga Tone, Tail, Fat T, all y'all, Kevo, real niggas over here. Wildlife.
Okay.
So I learned my lesson over there from Wildlife. You know, they're like, man, who the fuck is you, dog? You think you come over here, nigga? You know the money that you getting from these niggas, that's my money. So you check me in quick, like, yeah, I can't go around here. I gotta know motherfuckers. So I can't just come out here and be like, yeah, I could wash cars. I'm gonna pull up or walk down the nigga block and be like, yeah, I'm doing this car, getting money, pulling out more money, putting it with my money, and thinking you gonna walk up off the block good. No, you in the hood, for real. So, Tail, Tone, niggas checked into me, you feel me? They're like, nigga, you gonna have to start paying rent, you gonna be around here. So, before shit got further, they got to figure out, know who I was. I'm not a gangbanger. I never held a gun. I never been shot at. Well, till this year I got shot at. But
Crazy work.
crazy fucking word, man. But look, so I never been stabbed. I don't do bullshit. You feel me? Like I don't never do shit that causes for a motherfucker to have to shoot me or get off on me. So they got to know me. They like, man, this nigga.
Oh, well, you was get some money.
Oh, facts.
That's what caused niggas to kind of like.
Facts. They like he ain't no begging broke ass nigga.
That's one thing niggas look. When you get some money in a nigga hood, that'll make niggas come holler at you.
Facts. Facts. That will. But when they got to know me now, and they know like, man, he ain't really on no bullshit. This nigga just really out here living, doing his thing. He got his crib with his pops and his daughter. He just got to know these motherfuckers. So
right.
After that, once I knew them, that shit just fell in line. They kept recommending me to them peoples like, yeah, man, that's my mom's. Man, wash her car or come do some shit for me. After that, I had to build a reputation. What you do in the streets goes around. It's like being in jail. You run off with a nigga commissary, you think on B5, you think A5 ain't gonna find out about it? Shit get around, you feel me? So I had to build a reputation, you feel me? If you come over here now today and ask, who's Brian? What type of person is he? Guaranteed, and I put my leg on it, you will never hear nothing negative. Ever. I had to build a reputation. I felt like it was two people that lived in this earth. People that don't give a fuck about what you think, and people that does give a fuck about what you think. I give a fuck about what other people think. That's how I built this reputation. You feel me? Years, I'm not fucking up or doing no stealing and dumb shit. Why would I be sleeping on the streets and I'm out here doing fucked up shit? Nigga off me on the ground right there. You feel me? So I do good around here. After that, I got to know everybody. You feel me? And that was my first lesson. You can't go somewhere that you ain't haven't been and think you can make some money in that hood and think your shit is good. Number one, you got to know somebody. That's it. You feel me?
Or not unless you just got all your clientele and you bring them there and you already have your own. And only people that fuck with you is just people that you know.
True, but when I first moved over here, I had to get it out the mud. Yes, I did get a house.
Sometimes you gotta get it out the mud.
Me and my dad got a house, you feel me?
That means get it out the streets.
For sure.
Out the mud.
The hard way.
Yeah. Pause.
So, you know, when shit went south and I lost my house, I just went homeless. I'm like, after this experience, I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. I want to be able to be like, hey, what you got for me to do? I want to be that nigga gonna get that shit done. And I put everything that I did, that I had left in me, and I made a foundation out here in the streets. People say it ain't shit out here in the streets. Hell no, it ain't shit. But who say you can't make something out of nothing? You feel me? So that's what I did, and I'm keeping that. And I don't want shit else. I appreciate
That's
the
real.
shit in little life, and I appreciate the little shit in life. After that, I'm blessed. I don't want no more. I don't want them responsibilities. I'm good.
So dig. I know
Yeah.
when me and my man was on the east side, man, we was over there on State Fair and motherfucking Hannah, man. I actually had a bitch over there who I was really macking on, pimping on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we was learning the hood, and my man started like my bitch left. I went to jail for like 90 days. My bitch left. My man's he was holding the crib down, but he was moving the cane and the raw out of there. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? And after I got out and shit, he was getting this shit from one of our partners because we was still messing with some cats from the west side, and it just wasn't that. But I'm thinking about when you said you gotta know people. You know what I'm saying? And like when over there on State Fair, I don't know if you've been over there. It's cross 75, man. It's real treacherous, man. Everybody over there got a bunch of traps and dope spots over there, bunch of pistols. A lot of niggas die over there. I lost people over there. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people get shot over there. Seen people get murdered over there. So when I'm over there, man, I done came out my 90-day bit, whatnot, just a 90-day bit, suspended license shit that got me
For
for some
sure.
narcotics and shit, possession and shit. But I worked it out, whatnot, got out. I'm back on the fair. Keep running into this one nigga named Maji. R.I.P. Maji, man. Maji was a gangster goon boss, a killer. You know what I'm saying? And we used to see that nigga in the store, jury the fuck up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With goons. He'll always be having probably about He always had about four goons with him all the time. They strapped up.
Right.
And we ran into him at the liquor store one time. We were just like, "What up, though?" You know what I'm saying? "What up?" Niggas like, "We be seeing y'all and shit, nigga. We see y'all niggas over here and shit." We said, "What up?" And after a while, my man's asking for some dope. And after my man's asking for some dope and started buying dope off the nigga, man, that was all she wrote. Now we're selling his dope in the hood. Now we can post up and promote the dope in the hood. That's what dope we got. We get this dope from Maji. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Like, yeah, Maji used to have us
that.
in his traps and everything, man. Maji was a hood boss, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Maji, man. And he had a brother named Jam that was just as crazy, another killer. You know what I'm saying? I think Jam is still alive though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he a killer. You know what I'm saying? He alive. You know what I'm saying? I seen him on the west side. I believe he still is. My nigga. You know. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ran into. I was cutting hair over there. It was on 75 and State Fair on Andover.
Okay.
I was cutting hair over there. It was car wash slash barbershop. And before Maji had it, this one cat had it. I forget his name. I forget that nigga name though. But he was cool as fuck. Cool ass nigga. I believe I be seeing him around here, but I forgot his name. But anyway, man, I'm up in there cutting hair and everything, man. My man got that. My man, he's still trying to bang out the Maji dope and whatnot. But we up in there with my one man's who's running the car wash and everything, but it's not like really a car wash. Like, so sometimes when I come in there in the morning, because I'll be up in the morning, I was promoting haircuts just like it was crack. So I'd be up in the morning trying to get in there and get some haircuts. But when I come in sometime, man, they just have on the car wash side, they just have a whole motherfucking Trailblazer SS. It'll be stripped. And then they have another Trailblazer in there. And, and they'll be switching the engines over and shit like that, man.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I cut hair in an environment, man, where heroin and crack was being sold right in the back door. Like my man, I had the fiends coming up. He sat behind the counter, Hey, yeah, be talking. One moment a hand to get hit, pass. I'm talking about. I worked in an environment. I cut hair in an environment on the east side, man. And Maji got me in there. Yeah, I asked Maji, hey Maji, what's up with what's up with your people up there at the car wash? He was like, oh yeah, that's my man so I can get you up in there. I was like, bet it up. Got me in there the next day. I ain't know they was gonna be selling heroin and crack and stripping cars. This on the east side.
That's how you got to know.
I got to know the hood.
Okay, yeah.
Now then Maji took it over. Then Maji took the car wash over. Fast forward, my man went to jail for the car shit.
Right.
The police came and got him. He used to have a stolen car sitting right outside the car wash.
Advertising what he doing. I'm
already
here.
Strip cars outside.
This is what we do.
Hey, right. Maji got the car wash. Mind you, my man was selling dope. But it was low key. My brother didn't know because my brother used to come up there and bring my niece and my nephew up there. But he ain't know because my man was low key and it wasn't like a bunch of goons around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was an older cat.
He made it look like a business.
It was low key. His head made it look like a car wash. Then, you know what I'm saying? He had a little dope. Did nobody even know.
Okay.
But when Maji had it, Maji had like 10, 15 ghouls up in there shooting dice, smoking weed.
Whoa.
Pistols on their hips.
Whoa. Come on now.
Yeah, car wash was slapping too. Slapping. You know what I'm saying? That was my man's too. I ain't gonna lie, that was my man's too. You know what I'm saying? I used to cut a lot of hair when Maji came. Niggas just be like, oh, that's the barber. When Maji came, shit, I might do like 500 a day.
Damn.
Hey, Maji turned it up. Maji turned it up. My man, I was struggling. My man before Maji, I was struggling. In there, barely getting haircuts and shit like that. When Maji and them came,
yeah,
booyah! Nigga,
many.
300 a day, 200 a day, 500 a day, 600 a day. Look, I was in there like, okay, bet. I'm like, ooh.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Look.
That's
but after a while, my brother came. Niggas was shooting dice over in the corner. It was like 15 deep. My brother was like, I ain't coming back again. And I was like, I know. Mm-hmm. And I just kept cutting his hair and shit. But man, niggas rolled down on us at the trap though, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that rolled down on us at the trap one time, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up on us, told us to buy their dope. You know what I'm saying? It was like, where y'all get your dope? It was like, we get it from Maji and shit. Oh, like, nigga, we got some dope too. Their trap was right around the corner though. But look, we fuck with Maji so hard, we fuck with him every day. And I worked up there, you know what I'm saying? So it was like you said, man, it's who you know. Cause I roll with Jam too. Let me tell you about Jam. Let me tell you about what my man said about Jam. I met this guy named Buzz, and Buzz became like one of these guys that was like a super plug, and I didn't know it. He became my friend. He had plug to everything. He became my friend, R.I.P. Buzz. Buzz was one time at the barbershop, and I walked in. He was getting his hair cut, but he was getting his hair cut with my clippers. By the hood, they in there like 30 deep. They got drinks and alcohol, music playing. They got my clippers. They cutting hair. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's how it's going down. Y'all just take my clippers and just start cutting hair. And then, just so happened, the nigga that's cutting hair, another killer, he just got out of jail. So, he like, nigga, I just got out. Nigga, I don't know shit about this shit. He was like, he explained it to me though and said, man, niggas told me to do this shit. And I done did this shit more than once, dog. He was like, you don't want me to finish? I was like, nah, man, go on and finish that shit. Explain that shit to me. Like, niggas told me, man, I done been cutting this shit before. I was like, man, that's all good. We made up and everything. We was cool. We was good. He was my man for a minute. A real goon. I forgot his name. But Buzz talked to me. He was like, man, you sure that's the place you want to be? This, that, the other? Because he said, man, at any moment, shit can pop off. Like, at any moment, somebody can flip, B. Like, any moment. Like, B, you was hanging, like, B, you know Maji? I was like, yeah. He's like, I see you hanging with Maji. He's like, you know, Maji flips out. Maji will flip out or shoot somebody. So, you know, I told him, yeah, I'm going to be good, man. You know what I'm saying? I still stay and everything, you know what I'm saying? And Maji was, man, I ain't going to lie, Maji was my man. I used to roll with Maji all night. I ain't going to lie. He was such my man's little, because this nigga's a killer. We used to hang with Slap. That's Maji's big homie.
Right.
Slap used to work at the plant. Slap used to be in the hood. I used to roll with Maji and Slap. And these niggas used to have bitches. Sometimes I used to hang with them all night with them.
Of
and
course.
I never forget when Maji had motherfucking cussed the bitch out for talking to me too much. And I shouldn't have been talking to that bitch. But I'm thinking hoes is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking shit. Nigga don't give a fuck about this old boss ass nigga. But I forget. Maji wasn't the most handsomest of niggas. That nigga was like, bitch, what you want the barber ass nigga and shit like that? You know, he kind of like mad that I was talking to the bitch and everything, but he ain't tripped though. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I done seen him trip. You know what I'm saying? One time at the car wash, motherfucking Maji say, shut this bitch down. And when he say shut this bitch down, you gotta shut it down. So one time he checked me about that shit. Got all over my grill and shit. Was very serious. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was like, man, my man said he's fast out. But luckily I built a reputation with him.
Go ahead, do your thing, killer.
Luckily I built a reputation with him.
Yeah, these mics the shit, cause I can still hear it. This shit still reading good. Yeah, these mics is the shit. Money, ENT. Right, doing that. Do me.
So, yeah, because look, man, Maji would be saying, shut this bitch down. And when he say shut that bitch down, you know, it's his shit. That shit need to be shut down. But one time I let my man come through and get his car wash and shit. That nigga, he yelled at me and shit and told me he think I'm playing and shit. And I'm like, I didn't think he was playing. And I did a little smirk. And I ain't mean no disrespect, but I was just fucked up because I'm like, damn. Because I've been hanging with this nigga all night, every night. Like, I hang with him every day. I work with him every single day. So it's like, they used to take me out downtown. We used to drink together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I remember when I smirked this shit, and he was like, nigga, what you think this was shit fucking guy? And I was like, my bad, man. This at the other. Everything was good. This at the other. So, shut it down, whatnot. I told him, hey, man, you gotta go. But then I talked to my man Breeze. R.I.P. Breeze. Breeze is dead. Another killer. Yeah, Breeze wanted to set niggas up for some bricks. And his man shot him up. They didn't get the bricks. They shot the whips up. Somebody got fucked up with the shooting. They caught Breeze coming out of the probation downtown. Had his girl in the car. When he pulled up, he tried to run. They shot him in the back of the head. R.I.P. Breeze. So Breeze, I remember what Breeze told me, because I used to cut Breeze hair. We used to hang with Breeze. Breeze had a crib on the west side. We couldn't believe it. He'd be hanging on the west side, be on the east side. That nigga Breeze told me, like, B, you shouldn't have laughed, dog. Like, B, like, you know that nigga's a killer, right? He was like, you gotta be remembering that niggas will flip at any given time.
The same reminder he gave you, like, hell no.
Man, Man, I swear to God, dog. I swear to God, I used to hang in an environment, dog,
That's
where they
crazy.
laughed about like where they was putting the bodies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was funny.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Dragging a body like then y'all gonna put it behind my trap and then nah, nigga, we can't put it back behind your trap. Like niggas was laughing about this shit. I swear to God, on everything I love, Breeze and somebody else, RP Breeze. You know what I'm saying? I hung around some real killers on
That's
the east side, man.
crazy.
Real motherfucking
Yeah.
talk, man.
That's why I stay on the west.
Yeah, man. And you know, man, I'm just thinking about that because, man, I had to know. Cause look, man, Maji was like this, man. I'd be cutting hair in the trap, dog, in the heroin trap, dog. I used to spend the night at his traps, dog. We'd be in there helping his goons move to work at his trap, dog. And I used to be in there cutting hair. So I remember one time Maji had to cut up the dope. He like, man, the dope ain't getting cut up right. Something wrong with the money. So Maji's in there cutting the dope. He told Creature, another killer, I don't know where Creature at, but straight goon, Creature.
Sound like a real
No,
cut, man.
Creature used to look like this and talk like this. Yeah, and Creature would walk up on you. He did walk up.
Yeah, Creature was a goddamn fool, but we was cool with Creature. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, dog. One thing about the East Side, man, a lot of them, man, they had no charisma, no swag, and no humor. You know what I'm saying? So me and my mans, what we do is we come up with everything. We're like, man, y'all ain't never heard about man talking shit. Like, man, them boys over there, man, be tender, man. That boy acting tender over there, boy. They'll be like, man, what's that tender shit? We be like, man, I ain't never heard that. Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So we brought a lot of swag and a lot of game and charisma over there, man. We ain't never like I ain't never go over there trying to be tough or anything with them niggas. I always was smooth and we was always trying to get some money with them niggas. That's all we did. And just by knowing Maji and everything was smooth. I swear to God.
Right.
But look, you telling my man Creature to watch the window, a killer, cutting the young homie's hair in the trap. Creature was going to sleep. He said, hey,
shit.
bitch, watch the fucking door. I am. You know what I'm saying? So, cutting the hair and shit. I'm right in the kitchen. Maji, like, right here at this table. Creature over there in the living room, supposed to be watching the window and shit. He fell asleep again. I just know Maji just picked up the broom and said, bitch, watch the door. Bitch, and I tell you, watch the door. He beat this nigga with the broom. I mean, he just kept beating him with the broom until I guess he didn't feel like beating him no more. And I'm just cutting hair like, I'm like, damn, he beat the fuck out of Creature. I'm like, man, look, here go me. I'm like, damn, dog, why can't he just watch the window?
Oh my God. Damn.
Cause look, it's hot out there. Look, he was saying watch the window for the raid. Cause I mean the boss man was in there cutting up the dope. Like, he was like, I'll show you bitch ass niggas how to cut up dope. He was talking mad shit about cutting up that dope. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it was a time in my life, man, where, hey man, sometimes man we'll be chilling with niggas, man. We chill, we spend the night in the trap. You know what I'm saying? We was young. I was probably like in my early 20s, man. Just hanging in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Until we got our money together, got us some dope. And we went to the crib. We had a crib. We was getting scammed out of some money, then we just stopped paying them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a nigga that didn't even own the house collecting rent and shit. My man, like, man, we ain't paying them. Then some bitch said she owned the crib. And like, yeah, I own this house. My man, like, well, I've been paying my man. Man, on the east side, man. I'm trying to tell you, on the east side, man.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna give you another scenario, man. We like how you say, man, you gotta know somebody, man. Hanging with the motherfucking biker clubs, man. Got my motherfucking ass checked and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? So, you know they got the French Quarters over there, man, on Chicago and shit. So, man, I'm banging the weed real hard, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The weed is moving and everything, man. And I got this nigga Benito, who I used to go to school with. He got his cousin that got an apartment over there. This bitch, she with the biker club. She said, "Oh yeah, y'all got." Once she met me, and I brought some charisma and some game and some swag, and told her that we was gonna give her some of this bread. She's like, "Oh, y'all can come in. Y'all can do that here." Man, long story short, she was cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? She was a biker bitch. Let me not get, besides that, I don't want to get into the other stuff. Let's just get about the point about how you got to know people and shit like that. So she used to say we could promote the weed at the bike club. We just got to be with her. We're all black. Okay, cool. Bet. I'm used to going to bike clubs. Okay, cool. I know how to do this. I know, you know what I'm saying? Be cool, you know what I'm saying? Don't be on no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But look, I'm with her. She got the vest on. She saying we good. She saying she know people. Cool. So we go in and whatnot. They're like, who they with? She like, they with me. Look. They're like, oh, okay, bet. Cool. Let's see. Cool. Okay, cool. We got on all black. So look, I'm in that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I done been to a lot of biker clubs, man. You know how they be saying, have you ever been to one?
Once. Red Devils.
Did you have your phone?
Hell no.
No, because they don't let you bring phones in, right?
I know.
So, look, I'm with this bitch, man. Listen, they ain't say nothing about the phones. Because I'm with this bitch.
Yeah.
They was slipping, right? Wasn't me. You know, I wasn't on no harm or nothing. I'm just, hey, we up in there. The bitch took the weed. She said, matter of fact, I'm going to take it and promote it. Y'all just sit back here and I'm going to bring the money back. Cool. Yeah. Like that. She was a cool bitch. You did? So it's just her knucklehead nephew, that nigga Benito. And niggas know me. And if you know who Benito is, Benito that went to Emerson, yeah, that was his cousin, nigga. That nigga was a goddamn fool. He fucked it up. He fucked up everything, being a goofy. Getting high, I don't know what he was. He was just staying up all night doing crazy shit. But anyway, man, so we up in that bitch, man. She doing her thing and whatnot. And like I said, man, they ain't say nothing about the phones and shit, man.
Right.
You know, I'm just like a normal, I'm too comfortable.
Right.
Let's just say that I'm comfortable. And I get a text message. And I pull my phone out. And like the bar is like right there. And it was this tall, dark-skinned nigga, dog, with this vest on and these boots and shit, dog. And he was about to sip his drink. And right when he was about to sip his drink, he looked again. And look, it hit me. I'm like, is he about to come over here? And nigga put that drink down. Look, and I'm like, oh, shit. He like, who the fuck is you with? I'm like, I'm with her. He like, hey, what you doing with that phone? I said, you know what? I forgot. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to have your phone. My bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I forgot, man. He's like, he checked the fuck out of her. Hey, get your people. He got his phone out and shit like that. He ain't supposed to have no phone anyway. She like looking at me and shit. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, man, I apologize, man. That's all. Like, I just forgot. Look,
Dog.
and look, no. Let me give you another story. No, in the biker club, another time at another one.
Oh,
they up in there gambling. You know, I'm on the east side with this shit, man. You know, I know people from the east side, man. So dig. I'm on the east side with it, and they used to come to the I think it's the Soul Stars on the west side to gamble. You know what I'm saying? To do the poker. Okay. They invited me too, because I'm the poker family. I was on the east side gambling real hard, every poker house, having poker parties, sleeping at the poker house. They dropped me off at the barbershop.
Right.
Man, it was a poker fiasco, man. So I'm in there. It's this big dude, big fat dude at the Soul Stars. If y'all ever been to the Soul Stars in Detroit, he got his picture on the wall with his bitch and everything. Like it's real serious. You can't forget about it. I think I believe that's who it was. If I'm not, I'm wrong. Correct me. But I believe it was the Soul Stars. Big dude. So man, I'm up in that bitch. They gambling and shit. And they got the repertoire with this guy.
Right.
Gambling shit. You know what I'm saying? They know him. Like it's older women in there. He was an older cat. It's older women in there, right. Probably like 50s and 60s. Nah, fuck it. It's old bitches in there. Like
right.
50s and 60s. They some old bitches. For real. They'll tell you I'm an old bitch. Like, so we up in there, man, and they're gambling. I ain't want to. You know, I'm just sitting off in the corner. I'm just, chilling. Want a drink? Yeah, I'll take a little drink, whatnot. Yeah, just chilling, enjoying my drink. So Tupac came on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that bitch. I see his bitch came out, saying she got some short, she got short blonde hair, like cut short like a taper, and she got on a split skirt type mini skirt with heels on, stilettos and shit. Yeah, she was looking good. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't believe that was his bitch. I was like, damn, who she with? She with him? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that bitch, and Tupac on. Okay, I'm in the bar club. They gambling. I'm just like, I was comfortable. Man, I started rapping some Tupac. Man, I'm rapping Tupac. I forget which one it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping Tupac. And then all of a sudden I hear, hey. And then the table is looking at me. Big dog looking at me. Hey, we ain't gonna be singing no Tupac up in here. And I just looked at the table and everybody just looked at me.
That's great.
And his bitch was like laughing, like she was laughing. And I'm like, all right, I just shut the fuck up while they gambling. Cause I ain't driving shit, man. I roll with somebody, dog.
Yeah, they like,
and I just shut the fuck up, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. But hey, I'm just glad I was there with people that I knew and shit, because I'm like, man, I don't know what I even did. Yeah. I just rapping some Tupac, man. That nigga was like this.
Rapping Tupac and checking my phone. That's it.
And then this was another spot. This wasn't even the same spot with the phone. This was a whole nother spot, man.
That's crazy.
Man. So yeah, man. You most definitely, you gotta be knowing people, man, when you be in certain places, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of repertoire with the hood, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like I know one thing for certain, one thing for sure. A lot of these cats out here on the craft, their mother done came and done supported the venues and stuff outside. Like, because some nigga done told me, yeah, man, my mama used to come fuck with you and shit. Yeah, when y'all had that picnic outside and everything. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Because, man, you gotta be building some type of repertoire with the hood. But the foreigners don't. Why don't they burn all the foreigners down? None of these foreigners do anything for the hood. they scared to even walk around the neighborhood.
Facts.
These foreigners, man.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, man, that was real, man. You know, that's a real story for the day, you know what I'm saying? Some real truth for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here, young man, just in the hood, man, thinking you just gonna take over and be the man, man. You better make sure if you taking over some shit, you better been buying that dope or getting your work from the people that was already running shit. So they can be making some money too, my nigga. For real, my nigga. Or you better be working off the hip so good where they be like, man, that nigga got clientele come from everywhere. Like, any of our people go over there? No, man. That nigga he don't even be around here. But yeah, man. Church, you know what I'm saying? Peace, tabernacle, get you some gang, get you some purple, you dig? Get you some purple in your life, man, you know what I'm saying? Feel good about yourself, you dig? You know what I'm saying?
Keep you some motherfucking money.
Yeah, keep you some money and keep you some motherfucking game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Quit worrying about a bitch's pussy. Quit worrying about what a bitch is doing. Quit worrying about how a bitch supposed to act and what she's supposed to do. Do what you supposed to do. Get you some rules. Stand on them, you dig, and never break them. And if a bitch keep breaking them, well, you gotta break or check a bitch in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break her in and check her, you know? You can't keep letting the bitch break your rules and keep crossing the line. You did? So either you gotta get rid of her or you gotta get a new bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta stand on your motherfucking shit. You did? Peace, church, and tabernacle, and I'm gonna see y'all later.